What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full Wurmple evolution team. Man, this one was a really tricky team to do. Damn, this took me a lot of battles. Let's get into it anyways. Leave your theme team suggestions in the comment section below. Go do it. Any feedback on the video would be wonderful too. If you enjoy these theme teams, guys, slap a like on that video. Alright, so with this team, right, I had about 50 to 60 battles, and I picked out obviously the most, the best ones I could possibly get out of it. Alright, if you do want to battle me, you can on my pimp chat. Check that out in the description there. Anyone is welcome to come battle and chat. Now, this one was against Nathan on my chat. Now, we have a Kingler lead here. I'm leading with my Wurmple. I bet you never guessed that one. This was a choice banded Wurmple there. Basically designed to do as much damage with Bug Bite and Poison Sting as possible there. Alright, so I'm going to get knocked out by a special, a mixed Kingler there. And that's my first Wurmple down. Now, the second Wurmple, this was probably my favorite Wurmple on my team. This was a Electro Web Wurmple there. It actually gets Electro Web, which is a cool move. Now I gave it the Electro MZ there, so it could be just MLG Worm and use the most powerful electric attack with the best special attack in the world. So that's going to the Electro Web is going to turn into Gigavolt Havoc there. Now I actually managed to get a couple of kills with this one. Especially with this Wurmple. Now, there was a lot of funny bloopers at the end. Make sure you stick around for the whole video and watch them. As you can imagine, this team had many fails and losses and trolly things happen. Okay, so I'm getting wrecked by Mr. Krabs at the moment. Need to step my game up. Swapping in Dustox here. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but this is a Dustox I used a very long time ago. Now, let me run over the sets. This is a max health Dustox here. Now, I've got max health, max special defense on this set. I've got Roost on it for recovery. I've got Black Sludge there as its item, also for recovery. I've got Iron Defense on this, which is going to raise its defense by +2 stages. I've also got Silver Wind so I can get some boost. And I've got Sludge Bomb on it as well. Alright, so Kai comes out here and it's going to use Zen Headbutt, which is absolutely going to dominate me because I'm not very bulky and defensive at all. So that's my Dustox down. So things are not looking really good at the moment. So swapping in Silcoon here. Giraffe Rig is going to use Gravity here, so all of its moves that it's going to use against me are going to probably most definitely going to be hitting. Okay, so going for the Bug Bite there, which is super effective. I ate a Figgy Berry, which is hype. This set was a bulky Silcoon set. This had Bug Bite, Poison Sting, had Iron Defense, and Electro Web. It doesn't have any form of recovery as well, and a lot of these Pokemon have very limited move pools too. Alright, so going for another Bug Bite there. Those Iron Tails were hype from Kai there. That is the Giraffe down. Okay, this is where the problem started to happen. So not that it wasn't already a problem anyway. Alright, so I'm going to get wrecked by a special shear forcing fire blasting Tauros there. Swapping in Cascoon here. These are both Everlight. One's more of a defensive set, one's more of a special defensive set. Okay, so we have a Solar Beam on, so hype, Power Herb, Solar Beam, Tauros here. So it's got Fire Blast and Solar Beam there. Not going to do too much because I'm going to resist that. Now, here it's going to go for the Poison Sting. The idea with Poison Sting was, not only because that was one of the only moves that it learned, I was trying to get the poison as well. Alright, so now it's going to use Thunder. It's got Fire Blast, Solar Beam, and Thunder. I tanked that one only due to my Everlight there. Going for that poison again, which doesn't happen. And now Tauros is going to go for yet another Solar Beam on my Cascoon. There's nothing I can do against this thing. The only thing I could possibly try and get is the poison, which didn't happen. And I'm gonna go down to a Solar Beam Tauros. Well, I can tick that one off my bucket list. Died to a Solar Beam Tauros. Okay, so the last Pokemon is Beautifly. This is probably the best Pokemon on my team. This one can get really scary if I'm lucky enough. So I actually missed there that was the Hyper Beam miss there, which was really handy. I'm able to get Quiver Dance up here. Now, I'm going to get a second Quiver Dance up because I'm going to outspeed it. So things are going really good. I got 2 Quiver Dances up. Now it's going to go for a Thunder, which misses too. So I dodged a Hyper Beam and a Thunder. So that was so lucky. Going for the Silver Wind here. I get a boost from Silver Wind, which buffs all my attacks in one. So I've got the 2 Quiver Dance buffs and the Silver Wind buff. So this is like a double buffing Beautifly set. So with the Quiver Dance and Silver Wind as its main attacking move there. Okay, so going for yet another Quiver Dance here. Since I'm so bulky now, and this is just a purely special Tauros, and Tauros is going to go for the recharge there because it just used Hyper Beam. Here I'm going to go for another Silver Win there. I don't get another boost, but man, I've got like 3 Quiver Dances and a Silver Win boost up, so I'm quite bulky. Alright, so we got Wurmple, Shiny. I really do like Shiny Wurmple. So here, I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, which is absolutely going to wreck Wurmple and get me a lot of my health back, so that's cool. Wurmple's got a lot of base health there too. So that's Wurmple down. Now, this thing, obviously, as I said, was the best Pokemon team. Dustox can be really good, but it needed the Silver Win boost there up. All right, so we have Professor Snape coming in here. I'm going to go for the Air Cutter on this set. Now, this has got a good chance of getting crits there. Didn't need the crit, and Snape dies to Voldy for the second time. All right, now we have the last Pokemon, which is Glaceon. Here I'm going to go for the Air Cutter again. Apparently, this Glaceon had Mirror Coat, which I was very lucky. Oh, well, very thankful that it didn't actually live, because that would have been a little bit salty there. Okay, but good game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Excuse me. All right, so next battle we have against Katie on my chat. We have a Croagunk lead here. I'm leading with my Wurmple again, trying to get some more success on this. So I really couldn't do anything to this at all, because, right, it's typing, there was no real good moves I could use against it. So the best thing I could do was go for the Electro Web to try and drop its speed. It's going to go for a work up, like right off the bat there, and I've got to get the little drop in speed, which is nice. Now it's going to use the Bullet Punch, so like, okay, so my speed drops aren't going to matter too much on this thing. I get critted there since Wurmple is the most like bulkiest Pokemon in the world. It it takes like a boss. So going for the second Electro Web there. It's got 2 speed drops there. Guys, I'm trying to outspeed it. And now Croagunk's going to go for the Dark Pulse, which is absolutely going to wreck me there. So that's Wurmple down. Now, what to do here? So it's got Life Orb too, so it's got a work up. So swapping in the big bad Silcoon here. There wasn't actually much I could do with any of these sets at all. So going for the Electro Web again there. That was some pretty good damage there. And now Croagunk's going to go for the Dark Pulse here again, since I'm such a bulky Pokemon, and I take that one like an absolute beast. So I did the best misclick in the world and went for Poison Sting, because we all know we can poison a Croagunk, and that does about 1 damage there, and it's going to finish me off with the Sludge Bomb. So that's Silcoon down. So best play 2017 there. So it's got the Life Orb. I think Life Orb's actually doing more damage than my attacks at the moment. So swapping in my Wurmple, guys, this is it. Going for the Electro Web Z move here. Croagunk's going to go for the Bullet Punch here. Doesn't do too much. Once again, I'm the most bulkiest Pokemon in the world. Now, Life Orb almost takes it out, but I was like, I need to get a kill with this. So going for the Z Electro Web there, and that's that should just be enough to take out old Croagunk there, and finally get me a Pokemon down in this battle. But like, seriously, guys, I had so many battles with this team. There was like so many 5-0s and stuff like that. It was very painful, so I'm very glad to get this video up. Okay, so we got Croagunk down, which is awesome there. Now we have the Poliwag here. Now this thing was a little bit of a pain. I was kind of kicking myself because I was like, damn, I would have loved to use Electro Web against this to see if it would have killed it or not. It's going to go for the Scald there. Going for the Electro Web here does pretty nice damage there. I'd say I would have got fairly close to taking it out with the Z move there. I'd say it definitely has Everlight. Like, after seeing that damage, I thought it would. So it's going to be a special Poliwag there. It's got Scald and Psychic there. And down goes my second Wurmple. So I got to worm my way into this battle. Going to bring in my Cascoon here. Now, this was my... I believe this was my special defensive Cascoon. I'm going to go for the Electro Web here. That's the best thing I can do here. There's no point in me going for like Poison Sting there. Then it does like no damage. So, as I said, most of it was, it was in bulk and not a special attack. Not that Cascoon or Silcoon have any good special attack there anyway. So after that turn, I thought, bugger it, let's go for Poison Sting. Let's just go for it. And I get the Poison, which is awesome, because that's going to do more damage than my Electro Web is going to do. Okay, now Poliwag can take me out the next turn there with Psychic or Scald or whatever the hell it's going to use, and that's my Cascoon down there. So we're down to the last. A lot of the time, right, I got down to Beautifly and Dustox, and I had to try and clutch from there. So bringing the big bad Dustox. I was going to do a sweep with this Dustox set a very long time ago. I will try again. Now, also, I did get a Beautifly sweep. If you guys want me to put that up, it was very, very funny there. Had a very, very funny moment. If you want me to put it up, leave it in the comment section too. I actually don't have a Beautifly sweep on my channel. If you guys want to see that, let me know. All right, so anyway, we've got the poison on the Poliwag there. I need to take this thing out with the Silver Wind. I was trying to get my my boost on the Dustox there. I didn't have too much luck with my Dustox Silver Wind boost this time. Out of all like the 50 battles, I just didn't have too much luck with him. Anyways, we have the Cascoon out here. The best I could do against Cascoon was the Silver Wind. Since I've got nothing in special attack, even though there's like 4 times, it actually lives, and it's going to be able to use Dark Pulse against me, so it's a special Cascoon. That does pretty nice damage there, considering how bulky I am in special defense. Now here I was thinking, should I go for the Roost, because it may go for Sucker Punch. Could be like a mix set. But I was like, bugger it, let's go for Silver Wind. I want to try and get a boost off there. And that's Cascoon down there. Okay, so no boost still. The chance of getting a boost from Silver Wind is very, very low as well. I much realize that one. I just, you know, the set is kind of based around this is sort of a fun set. Anyway, so Raticate's going to come in and use Sword Dance. Holy crap, I need to take this thing out. It's going to have so much attack there. Wasn't sure if it had guts or hustle, but I needed to really do something there. So since Sludge Bomb was my best stab attack I could do, but I didn't have much in special attack, it doesn't do too much. Raticate has got leftovers too, so that tells me it could have like Substitute or something. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so it's going to go for the quick attack here with the Sword Dance up. It does a fair amount of damage there, but not enough to take my Dustox out there. Anyways, so I need about 2 more Sludge Bombs to take this thing out. I know Dustox is not going to live the next quick attack, so it's going to be like all down to Beautifly to try and get me back into this game. Now it's going to go for Wild Charge there, and that's going to take me out there most certainly. So I guess that leftovers will heal a little bit of the Wild Charge damage too there, depending on how much it does. I guess leftovers doesn't give you a hell of a lot. Anyways, so swapping in my Beautifly, this is the Silver Wind Scumbag Air Cutter set. With the Quiver Dance too. So Raticate's going to go for the Wild Charge there. Going to take me all the way down to my Sash there, boys. Got the Sash. Here I can go for whatever move. I just went for Air Cutter here. I probably should have gone for Silver Wind, but I was a little bit worried that if it didn't go for Wild Charge, I thought it might go for Quick Attack or something. And yeah, that would have been bad if Silver Wind didn't kill. Okay, so we got the Wailord coming here, which can barely fit on the screen on the side. Going for the Giga Drain here. That does well over half health, which is nice there. That's going to get me a lot back. So the only thing I was really worried about here was a, you know, like an Ice Beam or something. It's going to go for the Curse there. That's going to boost its attack and defense. So let's see, it's like the first Giga Drain was like absolute max damage. I was quite confident I could take this out in 2 hits here. And going for the second Giga Drain there, and that takes out the Wailord. Actually, we had a Whalemate and a Wailord in both battles. That's quite rare, like seriously. Yeah, you rarely only see one of them. Anyway, so I got all my health back, poor Wailord there. I think it was going to go for, it was a physical set. It was going to go for a Zen Headbutt, apparently. So the last Pokemon is Mr. Whippy. It's going to go for a Automice. It actually outspeeds me. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I went for the Quiver Dance because I know this thing is reasonably bulky there, and I need to get some boosts up myself. So I already burned off my Focus Sash earlier on in the game. Unfortunately, I was I couldn't really do much there. It's going to go for the Ice Beam there. Even with the Quiver Dance up, it's going to have enough special attack to take me out. And that is game. I hope you guys enjoyed both these battles. Got some pretty funny bloopers after this. Peace out.